Raise that vibrational frequency of yours. Let's take a nice deep breath, brothers and sisters. Hold. And release. Recently, I've been looking a lot into, well, economics, making money, and I came across a quote that struck me like lightning did. Bam! I was like, holy cow. And that quote is from the Fight Club. The things you own end up owning you. Let me state that again. The things you own, in turn, ends up owning you. Now, it didn't take me long for me to understand what he meant in this video, which I'm learning right now about economics, because, well, we're coming up on an economic disaster. Now, all these things you pay for. Now, I love the song. The bare necessities, the simple bare necessities, blah, 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 blah. You get it? We need the bare necessity. Okay, so let me get back to the point. What you own ends up owning you. So, you own a bunch of cars, okay? Let's say you're making $100,000 a year. Well, I just discovered something. 9 out of 10 people that are making $100,000 a year are still living paycheck to paycheck. So have they escaped the rat race? Absolutely not. Now, how to escape the rat race, okay? Production. I believe it's called Parella's law. 80% production, 20% consumption. So, you're watching this video now, I'm giving you value. Now, by me giving you something valuable, in return, I will be rewarded for it, okay? But I'm producing something that is of valuable information for those who don't really quite understand how it all works. Now, they say the money is the root of all evil. No, the money is not the root of all evil. The values of the individual that makes the money is the root, and could be the root, of ill values. Now, how do things like this happen? I think about it. Celebrities. Fucking brilliant example. Mike Tyson. He made $300 million, okay, throughout his career. And then he had to file for bankruptcy. Mike Tyson, let me say that again. He made $300 million throughout his career, but yet had to file for bankruptcy. You see, what they didn't teach you in school is how to manage your money, manage your time, manage your wealth. Now, you truly know who you are. Brothers and sisters, if you don't know time, by the way, believe in yourself. You'll really know who you are when you don't have money. What will you do for it? Will you do prostitution? Basically selling your soul. Will you work inevitably hard to become an entrepreneur? Will you work a 9-to-5 job thinking that that's going to get you out of the rat race? This is my question to you. Question it yourself. Question everything, as a matter of fact. So we're all stuck in, now I say we are all, because not everybody's stuck in the rat race. Some people, that's the reason why they say 1%ers. 1% of 99 making more than all. Okay, so we see the pyramid, right? The triangle, right? What do you see at the top of the pyramid? An eye. So the people at the top of the pyramid make more than all 99. Actually, I believe the statistics is actually 95% of the entire world. But why? Why are they able to do this? Are they bad people? I don't think they're bad people. They were just taught what we were not taught in school. So the solution of getting out of the rat race, I'm gonna break it down for you. So we have the solution, right? Here's the solution. I just started doing this recently. Now, I'm very good with money. You give me $100, I'm gonna take that $100 and I'm gonna invest it in myself, okay? The law of correspondence, which I believe states, again, 80% production, 20% consumption. Black Friday. I don't even know when Black Friday is. I was watching videos of people on Black Friday. I'm pretty sure, I'm almost positive that's the day after Thanksgiving. I'm not completely sure. So, family, I'm just stating what I know. Budgeting. Now, there's something called, I just learned this. It's called the ostrich effect. All right, now we're gonna go into something right after this. It's very interesting. The ostrich effect, where you go out for a night to the club, maybe a strip club. You wake up the next morning, but you don't even want to look at your bank account because you don't even want to see what you spent at the strip club. You understand what I'm saying? I'm sure a lot of you may. The next one, keeping up with the Joneses. What does that actually mean? Now let me express this. By definition, keeping up with the Joneses actually means keeping up with, not verbatim, but this is what it means, almost by definition. I'm gonna put it in my own words. Keeping up with thy neighbor, okay? Your neighbor gets a Porsche, so you wanna get something nice like a Porsche. Your neighbor gets a really thoroughbred dog, so you gotta get your thoroughbred dog. So that's keeping up with the Joneses. The only thing is, there is no Joneses. All right, this is a thing of the past, man. This is what people have done. I've seen it personally growing up. Okay. The solutions, budgeting, man. Let's go back to the law I just said. I believe it's Pirelli's law. I believe it is. 80% production, 20% consumption. And let me state this one more time so you completely understand loud and clear. 80%, right now I'm in the means of production. I am producing something that's of value to you so you can understand how to budget, how to use your money wisely. Okay, I know a lot of people that are on the edge. Now, what do I mean on the edge? It means they're in the rat race. Now, how to get out of the rat race? What does it mean to actually be out of the rat race? It means you have put enough money aside, and they say take 3 to 6 months of your paycheck, put it aside in case of an emergency. Nobody does that. I don't know anybody who does that. Anyways, being on the edge and how to get ahead of or out of the rat race. I'd probably say it's more getting ahead of the rat race is by you have enough money where you're not living paycheck to paycheck through all the stupid things you bought because now you put your finances in debt. Okay, first of all, we already are debtors to the system. They're printing so much money. I stated it in my video yesterday. If you have not checked out my video, Millionaire Mindset, check it out. It's a very brilliant video, but I'm studying people and I'm starting to recognize what it all means. And in that video, I reveal a lot of things. You have to understand that now everybody's in debt because, well, the US is in debt. So when we're printing $125 billion a day, it's pretty hard to get ahead of that rat race when everything is considered debt, including money is now considered debt. Credit, debt. Debt is debt. Debt is debt is debt. It's all debt. That's what it is, man. You know, that's why they say there's only a top 1% that are above the debt. A lot of them are bankers, to tell you the truth. So, being on edge. What is the edge? It means you have bought in so many stupid things. You're living paycheck to paycheck. Yet, what was the point of buying it? when you can't afford it. Now, I spoke about Mike Tyson. He had to recreate himself in order to make money. Shout out to Mike Tyson. I see you're doing fantastic. Understand, brothers and sisters, you need to learn how to budget. You need to learn the law of production and consumption. Okay, you need to produce. When you produce, you can consume. Now, being ahead of the rat race means this. Okay? See, I'm going to, I'm not monetized yet. I'll state that for the record. I am not monetized yet. So don't let me fool you. Don't be fooled. I'm working on my business. This is my entrepreneurship. This is, again, me doing production in order to give you value. So I one day can live a happy life and a comfortable life, but I don't know how to budget. So being ahead of the rat race means you have enough money to go out there and buy, well, something that you feel you need. Possibly, for example, for my business, obviously I'm gonna need a better camera. I'm gonna need a better camera, man. And I'm willing to spend, see, with my business and any new YouTubers out there, I'm gonna give you a little piece of advice. When you get that money, make sure you put the money back into your business, because not only will you have assets, if anything were to go wrong, you will still have money to put forth towards other things. So once it generates back in your business, all you're doing is investing into yourself, in which you can furthermore invest in yourself and keep investing into your business until you said, wow, I've got everything I need for my business. I can finally move on. I can buy myself something like a new car. Man, listen, let me go back to the first and the most important thing that I just learned, and that is what you own owns you. The things you buy owns you. Now, but think about it, and you're probably wondering, what the hell does he mean by what you buy owns me? It's because you're paying for it monthly on a monthly by monthly basis, and you're probably, if you're watching this, you're probably living paycheck to paycheck. Now, I want to know down in the comments below ways that, and if you are above what I'm talking about, if you understand the law of correspondence, one of the 7 hermetic principles, as a matter of fact, if you understand the law of correspondence, well, you can get wealthy. You already are wealthy beyond measure. It's all in your head. If you're watching this, most likely you're very intelligent, okay? Because this is not for stupid people. Stupid people, first of all, they'll shy away from it because they don't want, a lot of people can't handle the truth, brothers and sisters. If you can handle the truth, but I want to know ways, how do you budget your money? Are you in the rat race? Are you able to buy goods and needs without putting your ass in debt? That's the big question here. Tell me, I'm curious in the comments. I would love to know. With that said, brothers and sisters, I want to give my thanks and praises to everybody that supports my channel. My thanks and praises to the universe. You! My thanks and praises to God. And my thanks and praises to my mentor, because he was the one to actually teach me this. Now, what am I doing? Paying it forward, babies. Brothers and sisters, my children, I'm paying it forward to you. Because what he taught me has not only ascended my life in a spiritual way, but in a way where you could give me $1,000 right now. I could take that $1,000 and I could flip it into $10,000. Okay, see, I understand how money works, and I'm gonna keep studying it. I'm gonna keep bringing out videos beyond this, but you know, my niche is in every direction. So anything from spirituality to generating wealth. Okay, there's a difference. I'm gonna state this. There's a difference between rich people, difference between wealthy people. All right. What is the difference? You're asking me what the difference is? Do I even know? Of course I know. The difference between rich people are in debt. They're debtors. Wealthy people, on the other hand, they're not in debt. They have their money. and they put their money where their mouth is. That's how it works. Brothers and sisters, peace be with you. Also with you. You have a wonderful evening. I hope you enjoyed this, and there is going to be more to come because I am fascinated by economics, and don't put your money in stocks right now. Unless you know how that's completely manipulated. If you want to know it's the truth, it's completely manipulated. Why would you put anything into a manipulated system unless you are sure that you can win off that stock? Now, shout out to my father. He took his money out of stock. He said I probably shouldn't have, but you know, he did. He came up 16 grand, man. That's how you do it. Know your value. In the law of correspondence, 80% production, 20% consumption. Peace.